Hi everyone, I'm Birgit from Koba.Siani. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this short video here, I'm talking about how to adapt the Stella pattern to your body. As we all know, bodies come in different sizes and shapes, but if I want to provide patterns or ready-to-wear fashion, I have no other possibility than referring to a standard measurement chart, which doesn't fit to all the body types, of course. But as a sewist, we are lucky and we can adapt the patterns to our bodies. And how to make this for the blouse Stella, I'll show you in this video here. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel here and hit the like button. Thank you! The first point we are talking about is the body height. The standard body height in the measurement chart is always 168 centimeters. So, just as a reference, I'm 2 centimeters smaller about, and I'm using here always the standard pattern. Additionally, I'm talking here always about one example of a model of mine who is 174 centimeters tall, so a lot taller, and how I adapted the pattern to make it look good on her body. Regarding the body height, there are two different things which we might have to change, and these are the neck drop and the total length of the blouse. So at first, if you downloaded and prepared your pattern, you can just put it here on your front body and check the total length. I just folded away here the seam allowance of the hem, and the length should look more or less like this. So it's still possible to tuck in the blouse into your trousers. If you now think the length is not matching to me, let's have a look at how we can change this here. Then the length is very simple. I'm gluing a piece of paper to my pattern. And then I'm deciding the length I want to have. So let's say we want to make the blouse 2 centimeters longer. So I'm measuring now 2 centimeters down and make a lot of points here or marks. These marks I'm linking now. Of course, this has to be done at the back also. The second point which we have to have a look on is the neck drop. The neck drop or the neckline is a nice deep V-neck, not too deep and not too high. So check it again with your paper pattern. I'm putting the shoulder here, and then you see, as you can see, the seam allowance is included in the paper pattern. So in my head I'm reducing this. Especially if you are wearing a bigger size and you are tall, it can be very reasonable to make the neck drop a little bit deeper. In my example with my model, again, I made the neck drop 1.5 centimeters deeper and it looked very, very good on her. This also depends on your taste, of course. So if you checked this and you think you should adapt the pattern a little bit here on the neck, let's have a look on the pattern how you can do this. To make the V-neck deeper, I'll copy now the exact shape of the curve and then proceed. I'm aligning the edges here of the papers, of the paper pattern and my additional paper, then copying the shape, a few centimeters only. If I have this second curve now, and I, for example, example, I'm saying I want the v-neck to be 1 centimeter deeper. I'm measuring here 1 centimeter down. Then aligning again at the center front, the edges, and then transferring the curve. Then after a few centimeters, these two curves of the original pattern and my new pattern should come together, like this. And afterwards I would cut this here, the pattern. Ready. Afterwards I have to do the same at the facing, of course. So the second big point is the case that your waist measurement is not the standard measurement. I'm suggesting to choose the size according to your chest measurement, so it can be that your actual waist measurement is not the same as in the measurement chart. If it is, for example, a little bit bigger, in the pattern there is an extra width calculated, so if you have 3, 4 or 5 centimeters more here at the waistline, that's no problem at all. But if the difference is more, you can adapt the pattern like this. You can make the back waist darts smaller or leave them completely out. Of course, you can also leave out the front waist darts, but these are not that strong, or leave out the side seam curve. This would be the version of the red blouse, which I'm showing you in the other video. The link is here. All these alterations lead to a more relaxed fit, which could be very nice for different body types, or if you prefer your blouse like this. For the adaptation of the waistline, let's have a look at the back here, at the dart area. We have 2 marks here, which mark, 2 notches, which mark the depth of the dart. So if you think you need a little bit extra width, let's say perhaps you would say 3 centimeters more, then you have to divide this into 2, because we have 2 darts in the back, of course. So 1.5 centimeters per dart, which have to be added. Again, divided into 2, because we have 2 sides of the darts. So 7.5 millimeters at each side of the dart I'm adding. So your new notches would be here instead of here. If you like to add even more width along the side seam and make the side seam straight, you can cut directly from this point in a straight line down to the hem. At the front part, of course, we have the chest dart, so we would start our straight line here at the lower notch for the chest dart and cut straight like this down to the hem. The third point is that your hip measurement does not fit to the hip measurement in the measurement chart. Again, some centimeters of extra width are calculated in the pattern, but if there's more than 3 or 4 centimeters or 5 centimeters difference, then you should probably change the pattern. How to make this? I'll show you here. If you decide you need more width at the hem or at the hip, then at first you have to decide the exact measurement which you want to add to the blouse. And then, as we have in total 2 side seams or 4 areas where we can add the width, then you have to divide this measurement into 4 parts, which would be 1 centimeter, and at each side seam at the hem you should add this 1 centimeter to your pattern. So again, I would glue an extra paper to my pattern. Measuring 1 centimeter here in this direction. And let's say the waist measurement was okay for you, so this point is given and won't change. So the curve of the side seam goes like this. I have to repeat for the front part, of course. And then I have in total 4 centimeters more width. All these changes here can be combined, of course. As always, I don't leave you alone with the pattern. I'm always here to assist and to help you. So if you have any questions or problems with your body measurements and how to adapt the pattern to it, just get in contact and write me to info@Koba.Siani.com or anywhere on social media or here on YouTube. My aim is to make you look good in your Stella blouse, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!